Hi, this is Tony and Dad. Hi, Dad. We're on a road trip from Dallas through New Mexico up to Colorado and back down through Oklahoma. It's gonna take a whole week, and we're just leaving Dallas right now. There's a road sign right there, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. What do you think, Dad?
I think it's going to be a great time. Where are we going first? What's on our itinerary?
Well, first we're going to Archer City.
Yep. What are we going to do there?
Gonna go to a big bookstore.
Also true. And then we're going to try to get out to Quanah for a little bit of camping, maybe some fishing, and spend the night there and then get to New Mexico tomorrow, right?
Right.
Okay. Anything else to report right now?
Nope.
The scenery isn't that great here.
No, not really.
No, not even to Denton yet. Got the sign says we've got 12 miles to Denton still.
There it is.
Alright. Tell them we'll check in later.
Okay, we'll check in later.
This is Main Street of Archer City, Texas. Home of Larry McMurtry's booked up used bookstore. There are 4 buildings. Here's building number 4. It's right across the street from the county courthouse. You can see it there in the background. There are 4 buildings to the bookstore. Number 1 is down there, along with number 2 across the street. And there's number 3. You've already seen number 4. That dude kind of a 360. You can see the whole town basically here. Tony and I had lunch at the Wildcat Cafe down the block there.
We just spent maybe an hour looking at a lot of books. This is pretty much all of Archer City right here. Pretty small place. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. So now we're on to Quanah to do some camping, and we'll get back in touch when we're there.
Here we are at our campsite at Copper Break State Park. We've got the tent up, and it's about 6:30 or so right now. And there's the new tent. There's a little campsite back here. And Tony's down fishing, trying to catch some fish for dinner. Not sure we're going to get any, but that's the idea. And meanwhile, I'm just getting stuff ready here. Cut up some potatoes and put them in the water there, getting ready for that. And I'm going to go down and get him and see if he's got anything else for us for dinner tonight. This is Copper Breaks State Park, and maybe a little hard to tell, but it is pretty hot right now, even though it's 6:30, 6:45 in the evening. And I'm walking to get Tony, who's up here fishing. And just to give you an idea of what the water looks like, there's a dam up ahead, probably about another quarter mile up here, and there's a little fishing pier. And here we go. So here's Tony and Taylor, and they're holding a couple fish. That now, who caught these fish again? Tony did, but with help from Taylor, right? And we just caught a turtle, but we let the turtle go back. And these guys are kind of small, so I think we're going to let them go back and grow up and get big and come back and catch them again someday. All right. Taylor, did you have a good day fishing? Mm-hmm. Good, I'm glad to hear that. Tony, what about you?
Yeah, I had fun.
All right, let's go have dinner.
It's now about 8 o'clock on our first day, and I'm sitting in front of our fire built by us. And right now we're cooking some onions in there, and we're gonna cook some potatoes and beans to have with those onions. Well, actually, I'm gonna put the onions in the potatoes and beans. That's what Dad's working on right now with our new can opener.
Yeah, our new can opener is not opening a can properly.
Well, that may be a problem.
We'll have to work on that.
Okay.
Walmart can opener.
Walmart can opener. Oh, I gotta move this. Ah, look at that. Whoosh. Put that right over the fire there.
Got started.
This other one. Oh, it's pretty hot. Ooh. Yep. So we're having dinner now. Anything else to report, Dad?
Not right now. We'll let you know how it came out.
All right.
All right, there we go.
Okay, we're now in our tent on the end of day 1, and you might be able to hear all the bugs hitting our tent, but I don't know. So the potatoes and beans came out good, and it's pretty hot in here, but I think we're ready to get some sleep.
All right, good night then.
Good night.
That's about 11:15. We got rained on pretty hard last night. We'd wake up in the middle of the night to get our rain fly on, and we had a really good light show all evening. And between Tony's twitching and my snoring and the lightning flashing, we had a really terrible sleep. But we're up now, went for a run already, made ourselves a little oatmeal. Tony's taking the garbage back, and we're going to be ready to roll in just a minute now. So next time you hear from us, we'll be out on the road on our way to New Mexico.
All right, it's day number 2 at 11 o'clock.
Yep.
And we're on the road again, as you can probably see. The first night, I would say, went pretty well. We forgot a few things, like
What did we forget?
paper towels.
Yep.
Yep. But we still made it, and our dinner last night was pretty good. I think we said that.
Yeah.
I
I already told him that, while you were throwing out the trash, I told him that we got rained on pretty hard last night.
Yep.
We had to wake up and put the rain fly on in the middle of the night. I don't even know what time that was.
I don't know either. It was, I think, maybe only like a half an hour after we went to bed.
Well, I was pretty asleep at that point.
Yeah, you were really asleep.
But, did we put it up when you first said, oh, I felt a few sprinkles?
Yeah, I woke you up.
That's right. That was a good thing, too, because I said, oh, it's not going to matter. And the next thing I know is about a half an hour after we put up the rain fly, it really started coming down hard. And the guy across the drive from us, he got flooded out, he told me this morning. So we were lucky that we did a good job preparing our campsite and got everything out and ready to go. We went for a run this morning.
Yep.
Nice. You gotta remember that little hike back there. If we come back to this place, that would be fun, I think, to just hike that, or maybe even go primitive camping back there, because it looked like there was kind of funner stuff to look and see and all that kind of stuff. We found a couple other good fishing places. And one thing we learned was when we went inside the park office is they sell night crawlers there, and there's a little interactive area to learn about the region. And
yeah, I looked at some of those exhibits.
yeah, so probably if we come again, the better thing would be to get there more in the mid-afternoon and look at some of that stuff. My gosh, it was so hot.
Yeah.
All right, anything else?
Not really. How many hours of driving do we have ahead of us?
I think we got 6 hours to wrap.
We're pretty close to Raton now. We're in New Mexico, already crossed the border, and we're driving past the Capulet